Welcome to the Sneaker Teacher channel. Today we're going to, guess what? Our second favorite F word. Yes, that is. We are going to be factoring. So we're going to factor the following expression. We are going to do our x squared plus 9x plus 20. Something I like to do is to label the ax squared plus bx plus c over it. So it helps us point out the letters and the variables we need. So we're going to look at a times c. We're setting ourselves up for our factoring problem. A times c, so in this case it is 1 times 20, so 20. And then we're going to point out our b value, which is 9. Using that, we are going to set up an x, and this is just a simple way to organize your thoughts. You don't have to use the x, but we're looking for numbers that are factors of 20, so numbers that multiply to 20, that also sum to 9. We want them to add to 9, but also multiply to 20. There's going to be only one set of numbers that work for this, otherwise it's an unfactorable question. In this case, we're going to use positive 4 and positive 5. From here, there are so many different ways to factor. I'm going to show you two different methods. Both do the same thing and show you just different ways to organize your thoughts. This first one, option 1, is going to be factoring by grouping. This is going to be great for all different types of factoring, especially when you get to upper level maths. So we start with our x squared plus 9x plus 20 and all that work we did at the beginning. We are going to break up 9x into 4x plus 5x. We're going to rewrite our x squared and our 20 on either side. So now what we're going to do is we're going to factor out the greatest common factor of the first two sets of terms. So out of x squared and 4x, we can factor out an x. We're left with x plus 4. And then we're going to do that same process for the second one and do the GCF of 5, and we're left with x plus 4. So this is exactly what we want because we now have a common factor, which is x plus 4. And that's something that we can factor out. So we're going to take out the x plus 4, and then the terms in front are what we're left with for the other half of our factor part, x plus 5. And that's your answer. Cool thing about factoring is you can always check your answer to make sure you factor it correctly. We can re-multiply it. I'm going to multiply the x to x plus 5 and then the 4 to the x plus 5. Distribute the x, distribute the 4. So we end up with x squared plus 5x plus 4x plus 20. Combine those like terms. We have x squared plus 9x plus 20, and that is perfect. It's exactly what we started with at the beginning, and that is a way you can always check that you factored correctly. So option 2 for factoring, we'd start with that same whole process, the a and the b value, ac, b value, the x, and then you would try option 2 if you like. It's another way to organize your thoughts. This is called factoring with the box method. You're going to create a box, so just a 2 by 2 box, so 4 boxes total. We're going to label the top left box with x squared and the bottom right box with our 20, our c value. And then our other 2 boxes, and it doesn't matter which one goes where, but we're going to take that 4 and 5, the factors we found, and place them in either box with a variable. Something I also like to do is I label the columns and the rows just so you know which one I am referring to. So column 1, we're going to take the GCF out of each column and row. So column 1, we can factor out of x squared and 5x and x. And out of column 2, between 4x and 20, we can take out 4. We're going to do that same process with the rows and we get x and 5. Those right there become your factors, which are x plus 4 and x plus 5. Exact same answer that we got in the first way we did it with grouping. And there you have it. And I'm your Sneaker Teacher. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below if you've got questions or want another problem. Don't forget to subscribe, keep your kicks fresh, and stay irrational.